Well, guys, it is here. It is the May Devlog, the development log for Prehistoric Kingdom. I haven't done one of these before because, I don't know, reasons, I just haven't. But I thought it might be nice to do a really quick episode on what they've said so far and the things that I'm excited for in particular. They still haven't said much about release dates and so on, but that's fine. There are some really great things in here, so let's dive in. I'm not going to read everything to you because I feel like everyone can go and do that. I'll just scroll through and show you the things that are pretty cool. So during their state of development, they've said the beta is most likely to take place in Q3, so that's great. That's what we expected, I believe, and then EA, I'm guessing, would probably go maybe early next year. I'm not too sure. That's just a guess, to be honest. I'm really excited for these improved graphics. So this is what the game looks like currently, and this is what they are showcasing now in the beta, what it would look like in the beta, which is so great. Like, you can just see even the depth of field and even just this floor foliage and so on, and the canopies. They just look so great. I'm really excited for that. And then let's have a little look at some of their development report things. So they're looking at underwater visuals. There's some photos further down, which I'm really excited for the underwater visuals, because at the moment in the alpha it's just kind of normal. You go under the water and it just looks like everything else, really. You look up and it's just the same, so as it would be if you weren't under the water. So that's really cool. And then I'm really excited for the environmental aspect. You'd think I'd be super excited for the dinosaurs. I am, but I'm also excited for some more fixes on the modular building and some more artwork for the building assets and so on. So I can keep building interesting things. And they're also looking at putting in some atmospherics in the weather experimentation, which I'm really, really looking forward to as well, like seeing the different weather in the game. And I believe that they said they're going to do audio for the weather as well. Whether or not that's in the beta, I'm not sure. But that'll be great. So let's continue on down. So the development highlights. Let's have a look at this picture here. This is the overview menu. So it's the breakdown of the park as a whole, and they're saying it's the hub for checking your park rating and performance. So just open this up. This is giving us lots of information about what's coming. So we've got your animals. I'm guessing this is, the most popular animal. So similar to Planet Zoo in that sense. And then you've got your staff members, your infrastructure, your buildings. Recent power failures, 37. That park is struggling. And then you've got your expenses, your marketing, excavations, which is a new feature that I'm quite excited about. They mention it further down. It tells you the weather that's coming up, the current temperature. You've got a research tab over here and the things that you've unlocked. Then over this side it's telling you your land value, which is another new thing I think is kind of cool. And then all of these aspects are similar to things I've been exposed to in other games, like food, drink, bathroom, all the needs of guests. So I'm guessing that, like, when there aren't enough bathrooms, this will go down, or when there isn't enough entertainment, this will go down. That's a new one as well. Oh, accommodation. That's kind of cool. I might have something coming out in the next couple of days around accommodation, but you'll have to wait and see. There's a little Easter egg for you. And then you've got animal population, unique species. I wonder what that means. Your total exhibit score. What's up the top here? The name of your park. Wonder what yellow means. Half open? Who knows? And then I'm guessing these side things are taking you into a further breakdown of these larger tabs. So, because I can see the excavation here, research here, marketing here, finances, beg your pardon, and marketing. So I'm guessing they take you into a further breakdown. Well, there you go. That's kind of cool. So I'm really excited for that. And then heading on down, it says child pricing, marketing and staff not available at early access launch. Okay, no worries. All right, relevant management systems and statistics and all the weather forecasts are all available on the right side of the screen, offering a surface level look at various areas or activities that players can interact with. Cool. All right, then you've got your finances tab. So there we go here. Backer limited. I'm guessing these are like loans you can take and then you have to repay them. And then what have we got? Dinosaurs that you sold, created, feed prep, Interesting. Okay, so all of these things are showing you your financial viability, I suppose. This park hasn't made much of a profit in this quarter. And definitely not in the last quarter either. There must have been lots of building. So you can see here it says park construction, and that's ticked. And then this would be all the money that they lost building in the park, I'm guessing. And animals and habitats, this would be all the money that they lost in the animals that they are feeding, I'm assuming, and buying maybe. So interesting. All right, so not really much more to go on to in that one. All right, we'll head on down. This is really cool, this excavations video. It's talking about how you can selectively unearth new animals over the course of the game. They're locked off by current park ratings. Dig sites can be purchased with cash, while the animals inside are unlocked with unique currency science points. So although some animals are missing their prices or other stats, that's in this video. I think they're talking about the experience surrounding this part of the game is really starting to come together. Take a look. So we'll just open this up and have a look. So I'm guessing this is where they are excavating the animals and you're getting certain skins. So this one's for the Nozutoceratops. And they're all over the world by the looks of it, which is kind of cool. Microraptor. Interesting. So let's have a look here. Weather. Part of the many improvements coming to beta, we've been experimenting with the game's weather and atmospherics to see what type of climate conditions we'd be able to simulate. In June, we'll properly start the process of creating weather presets and fully implementing them into the game's calendar year. This is something I'm really looking forward to, can't wait, to be honest. So it says beta build work in progress. Let's have a look at this picture of the T-Rex. So I'm guessing this is kind of it looks like a temperate forest, and it's looking quite misty. So this is cool. The T-Rex is asleep. And then you've got this one still looking misty. I'm not sure if this is supposed to be the rain picture. Perhaps. Not 100% sure. If anyone can tell me what that dinosaur is, I'd be interested to know. Surely it's not the Torvosaurus. All right. Could be. It says, as you can probably guess, the weather system will also influence the park's soundscape, which is going to be amazing, and other simulations like temperature. It's a level of immersion and detail that we've never quite had before, so we're excited to see where it'll take us. That's amazing. Can't wait. Okay, next part I'm really excited for, underwater rendering and audio. So here is what it now looks like in their current development stage underwater. So much better. It actually looks like you're underwater now, which is amazing. And they've done such a good job. And then here is the normal versus the underwater, which is not what it was before. It would have just been normal, line, normal. So it's amazing that they've gotten that up and running. And they've also done a soundscape change. So let's have a look at the soundscape change as you drop under the water. So even the changes in the sound when you're popping things in under the water is looking good. Then you've got mini aviary locomotion changes. This is something that didn't bother me all that much, but I've seen other people say it bothered them. Their little microraptors were on flying loops, which didn't really bother me, but it sounds like they're going to change that, so they're taking a more dynamic approach and setting up their navigable paths instead of hand animating the entire motion. So they've switched to a spline and velocity data to inform how a creature should animate as it moves along the path. So it looks like it's still going to follow a path, but slightly differently to how they had created it initially. And then we've got some music, something else that will be nice because I am getting a little bit tired of the original sound. There's only one song currently. I'm not going to play these. You guys can head to the devlog to actually listen to them yourself. They're 30-second snippets of each song. One's called all for them, and the other one's called Ingenuity. And then we've got the foliage showcase. So the coastal biome received its quality of life update, and then they've got some new interesting foliage as well. This one looks like it might be a new biome, like a temperate forest biome by the looks of it, or maybe even like an alpine biome, not too sure. And then these are the new looking foliage. I'm really excited for a new biome. I'm not going to lie, I'm kind of getting sick of the tropical biome. So this is so cool. Like, I love all of these ferns, how they've done them. They've fixed them up and made them look beautiful. It's looking great. So excited. And then we've got the animal showcase, Parasaurophilus, that's what it's called. I did look up how to say it prior to doing this quick walkthrough, but clearly I'm still tripping over my words a little bit. Parasaurophilus is coming to beta, which is so cool. This is amazing, this headpiece that they have. I'm really looking forward to having them in the game. And here's a in-game look at what they will look like, and this one's standing up, which is so great. All right, news roundup. Nigel's doing his voiceovers, can't wait for that. And then community spotlight and so on. Yeah, and then there's a picture of mine. It's a shame they chose the one with the grass sticking out, but that's fine. And then we've got this amazing Avery by Jackasaw, and then this map created by Warpath. So if you haven't been to those guys' YouTubes, you should check them out. Thank you so much, Prehistoric Kingdom, for putting in one of my builds. I'm really proud to be on your development log. All right, thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you for my next episode, which will be dropped in 2 days' time. Thank you so much. Bye.